Facebook Live, Facebook Live. Ain't no Facebook Live. It's YouTube Live. Come on with it, y'all. How y'all doing? I'm running behind. I was a few minutes late. Excuse me for that. Come on in here. I'm gonna give it some time. Give it some time so y'all can come on in here. Hey Sharon, I'm gonna give it some time. I was running late. I should have been on here at 7. Give it some time. Hey Kelly. Hey y'all. We finna talk Pepper Red. We finna talk mask off. Mask off today. We finna talk. Just gonna give it a few minutes, man. I'm gonna give it a few minutes because today is the first day that I've tried out this YouTube thing, and everybody has to get used to it. So I'm gonna try to give it some time. I'm gonna give it some time, just a few minutes. That's it. Just a few minutes. Just a few minutes, man. You ain't gotta do nothing, Pepper Red. Just listen. That's all I want is your attention, just for a little bit. That's it. That's all I want is your attention for a little bit. Again, y'all, I'm Lewis. Y'all know exactly who I am. It's self-explanatory. Salute to my admin. Y'all know who y'all are. I don't need to put y'all names out there. The greatest admins I ever had. I'm here representing Suave. Stand up against violence. And I'm gonna give it some time. Just gonna give it some time, man. Get a few people on here. Just a few people on here to give it some time. But you know what? I tell you what. While we're doing that, it's something I'm gonna play today. It's something I'm gonna play today. I want to clear something up. Right, real quick. And I'm gonna be. Once I clear this up, I'm gonna be done with it. It says waiting. It's frozen. Is it? Tell me, is it frozen, y'all? What about now? We good? All right, let me go ahead so this don't start freezing up. But I'm gonna play something for y'all. I'm gonna bring this to an end today, and I'm not gonna talk about it no more. It says, is he talking? It says he's waiting. Admin, can y'all hear me? Sarah, can you hear me? It says waiting. Y'all can hear me? Can y'all hear me? Okay. All right. I'm gonna put this to an end today, y'all. I'm tired of hearing the nonsense, man. I'm tired of going back and forth every day, man, arguing with people over nonsense. And I'm gonna nip it in the bud today, man. I'm gonna nip it in the bud today. So those of y'all that constantly hearing what you don't know, and listening and believing what you don't know, always remember it's two sides to every story. So I'm gonna play something from you guys. And what I'm talking about today, I'm talking about the headstone. So people saying I did this, people saying I took this, people said I did that with the headstone. So what I'm gonna do is Hey, Kristen, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let you hear from the cemetery. I'm gonna let you hear from the owners and the workers. They're all family related. So I'm about to let you hear from them. And this ain't me. I'm gonna let you hear what they had to say. Hold on. Let me get this out the way. Hold on. Play something for y'all.
Okay. So this is crazy.
Tell me if y'all can hear
Okay?
me.
Plain and simple. Because when she came in the office, she wanted your four initials off the stone. Okay? I told her no.
So she said when she came into the office, she said when she came into the office, which is the cemetery, she wanted my four initials off the headstone. For those of y'all that don't understand why the four initials was on there, I keep hearing people, going back and forth about the initials on there. The reason why those initials are on there because they were donated by Stand Up Against Violence. It was donated by Suave, and it originally said donated by Suave, and she knew that it was originally said donated by Suave, but we decided, the owners and we all decided to just put the initials. It would just be, it'd be less and not a lot of words on there, on that part. But everything else they did.
I said those cannot come
Go
off
ahead
the
and listen.
stone. And so did Linda. Linda told her too. They cannot come off the stone because that's who purchased the stone and they have to stay on there. It's true. This is
For those of y'all just coming on, these are the owners. This is the family of the cemetery where the headstone was purchased. Tell me if you guys can hear it.
the way it's gonna stay. And so then she's like, well, my family sent all this money to him and he didn't spend it on the stone.
Her family.
So they said that y'all heard that, right? They said that she's this. This is not me talking, but I'm going to help break this thing down. They said that she came in and told them that her family is the one that sent me the money for the headstone. This is what they saying. Now, I'm just gonna comment on it a little bit. If my family is giving me money for something for like a headstone, I'm not gonna have that money sent to someone else to network it with me. That money gonna be sent to me if my family did it. Let me play it.
Her family and friends and people that she knows.
She's lying. My organization.
I know that. I know she's lying.
Oh,
And
I heard that,
Linda
right?
I said, Linda, you know she's lying. She goes,
Y'all heard that, right?
Go
Hold
ahead.
on.
I said, Linda, you know she's lying.
These are the people
She's
that.
lying.
This
My
is the family of the
I know
cemetery.
that. I know she's lying.
Oh.
And I told Linda that. I said, Linda, you know she's lying. She goes, okay, so she said that, okay, so all these people sent you a ton of money. Okay?
If they sent it, then why she paid?
Huh?
What? If they sent it, then why didn't they send it her and she paid for it?
That's exactly what I said. And this is what I told her. And she sits down in front of me and at my desk, okay? And she says, well, you know what? A lot of people send him money, and he chose not to spend it, so he kept it. And I said, let me tell you something. I said,
She said that the lady said that a lot of people sent me the money and that I kept it. First of all, the money didn't come to me. I never had any money sent to me at all. The only time money was sent to me was from the person who was collecting the money. That money went from one bank account to another bank account, which came to me. So all this nonsense can be cleared. All this nonsense can be just squashed if you just do the paper trail. You cover your ass with a paper trail. You sent that money from one account to another account, and that was it. Show the paper trail. Like I told you, if you can come on here and you can prove to me that I took something, as far as some money, you can have my entire group. I'll wipe my hands clean and I'll walk away. You can have the group. Let me play this tape.
they sent you all that money, then I will reimburse his money, and you can buy her own stone and put anything you want on it then. I said, I don't have a problem with that. I said, because I will give him his money back. I said, but you have to buy her a stone then out of your own pocket.
Right.
And you know what she told me? I have no money. So I better be thankful that he did this for me.
Wow.
And I said, yeah,
came in the day after me and approved it. She seen it.
Huh?
She came in the day after me and approved it.
So everybody's saying that she wanted to take the 4 letters off, and everybody's saying, "Oh, he's so wrong. What's wrong with him? He's sick. He put these 4 letters on there. Blah 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 blah." Like, hold on, let me see where we at. So, cause I always like to.
She seen it. She didn't say anything.
I always 1623. Okay, I always like to show proof. I don't like to just be talking and I don't show y'all anything. That ain't me. I like to show y'all proof. Okay, let me show y'all something. So there was more than one. The first time we went in for the headstone, there was the first time we went in for the headstone, I went in. She came back the next day, and she needed to, so she can look over everything. She looked over everything. Nothing had changed. Nothing had changed then. She came in. She looked over the headstone, and everything was fine. Only thing we needed was from her was a picture. And then we talked later. And she decided to change the middle name, which was from Antoinette, I think it was Antoinette or something like that, to Toto, which is right here. This is the final proof. So it went from that, and they changed it. Let's see. It's too much light. Hold on. It went from that, and we changed it. We changed it to her nickname, which was Toto. Okay? We changed it to a nickname for Toto. Alright? That was the second time. That was the second time that it was changed. You see Suave is on there. Everything was approved. Everything was good. Everything was approved. Mama had the last say so with that approval. And that was that. So when things fell out, things went a different route, then now everybody's saying, "Oh, get it off there, get it off there, get it off there." You know what I'm saying? Instead of just saying being appreciative, Suave is the one that did it. Like, I didn't change anything else. Everything was approved. Now all of a sudden it can't, they don't want it on there. Like, but I'm gonna let y'all continue to hear this. I'm gonna let y'all continue to hear this tape because I'm tired of hearing the nonsense, man. Like, y'all need to hear it. And once I clear this, I'm gonna clear it for good. I don't want to hear this no more. Hold on.
Problem with that. No money. Whatever. Linda told her the same. So they shouldn't have no say so. Linda's front door. And so they shouldn't have that he did this for you.
Okay.
And you know what
Go
she
ahead and
told
listen.
me? I have no money. So I better be thankful that he did buy her a stone then out of your own pocket.
Right.
And you know what she told me? I have no money. So I better be thankful that he did this for me.
So they said that they told her, well, why don't you just buy a headstone out of your own pocket then if you don't want that? Why don't you buy that? Why don't you just buy your headstone if you don't want anything, or why don't you just buy it out of your own pocket and do the headstone yourself? She said this is what was said. I don't have any money, so I better be thankful that he did do this for me.
Wow.
Go ahead.
And I said, yeah, you better be very thankful that he did this for you.
This is the owners talking of the cemetery.
And Linda told her the same thing. You know what? Don't worry about what everybody else is saying because it's your friends, your family, whatever. Because they're not here, first of all. So they shouldn't have no say so, Linda's front door. And then, and then she told her, you know what? At least somebody was nice enough to think of your daughter.
Yep.
And that's exactly what we both said. And I said it to her too. I said it more than once. And Linda's like, Kelly, she's like, you were getting mad. I said, I know exactly that she was lying. I said, I knew she was lying as soon as she walked back into this office.
Y'all hear that, right? Those are the owners.
To take those 4 letters off, and I told her no.
She came in the day after me and approved it. She seen it.
Huh?
She She came in the day after me and approved it. She seen it. She didn't say anything.
Well, she said it to us.
You know what I'm saying? Remember, she came in the day after I paid for it.
Right?
She came in the day after and seen everything. She didn't say anything then.
Right, she saw it then and she didn't say a single word.
She didn't say a single word. And I
Not
had,
a single word about those letters.
I went in there and I actually begged. I actually begged for what I got, for with the money that I had. And you went outside and talked to the owner, and the owner said, "Go ahead, give him a deal."
Right.
The damn picture was $780. What does she want me to get?
So you heard me tell her I was sitting inside just like I'm sitting here talking to y'all. I begged them because I wanted the picture. I only had what I had. So what we originally wanted, it was $22.50. We didn't get $22.50. I didn't get $22.50. If anything else came, I didn't get it. I didn't get $22.50. That was the goal. $22.50. That was the goal. We didn't get that. We didn't get that. The goal ended up being $1,700. So that's the reason why you seen the $1,500 for the headstone, and that was $200 for 2 vases. She's gonna talk about it. The 2 vases where the flowers go in, that was gonna go on side of it. So on the side of the headstone. And the reason why I wanted to go with the vases for the headstone, and I told the mother this, was because if you buy these vases that go in the ground from the headstone from them, they can't remove it. But if you come out there with your own vase, they can remove it. When they come out there and take stuff, they can remove it. So these things can't be removed. So that means these vases is like about this round. So when you come out there, you can stick the flowers down and they can just look real nice by the cemetery. That was a total of $1,700. I'm gonna let you continue to hear this. See, that's what y'all didn't know.
Hey, I get it, dear. I'm not faulting you for anything. I stood up for you.
Yeah.
Believe me, I stood up for you and she didn't like it. Because I did not favor her. And then when she's like, well, I want
These people don't know me.
4 letters up there, I said, it cannot come off. I said, because you know what? That's who bought the stone and they have every right to put their initials on that stone. I said, because it has to go through the proper channels when you're filing for, the foundation itself. And she's like, well, a lot of it is just my family. She's like, and my friends and stuff, they're telling me that, it should be changed, it shouldn't be on there. She goes, and I'm just,
She's saying that she told her that a lot of her family and her friends are telling her to take it off. So that means people are in her ear saying, "Take it off, take it off." That's what she's saying.
I don't know which way. She goes, but I should be grateful. Yeah, you should be grateful that somebody thought of your daughter to buy a headstone. That's what I said to her. And I said, you know what? Because if it was me, I'm thinking in my brain, if it was me and I'm talking to myself like, if it was me, I wouldn't even bother with you. And that's the way I said it to her about, well, if you think you want a different stone, then you can buy one. I didn't say it to her one time. I said it to her 4 times she could buy her own stone if she wanted it.
Right.
And she kept telling me no, that she couldn't afford it because her daughter wouldn't have a stone if it was up to her.
Y'all heard that? I'm gonna play that back. Hold on. Listen.
But I didn't say it to her one time. I said it to her 4 times she could buy her own stone if she wanted it.
Right.
And she kept telling me no, that she couldn't afford it because her daughter wouldn't have a stone if it was up to her.
What?
And hold on, I'm gonna play that back for a few seconds. I don't know if you heard what I said.
Afford it because her daughter wouldn't have a stone.
This is what I
If
said.
it was up to her.
What?
And you heard me say what? So she said that they asked her, well, if you don't want that on the stone, then why don't you just purchase a whole new headstone and you can put whatever it is that you want on there. And she said that, no, I don't have the money for that. And she don't have the money for that. And if it was up to her, she wouldn't have a headstone. But I get bashed. I get claimed that I took money. Do y'all? Yes, that's what it said. Do you know how this? I'll be sitting here lying and tell y'all. I'll be lying if I sat here and told y'all it don't bother me, it don't hurt me. When I know I did right. You know what I'm saying? When I know I did right. I will be one damn. Let me tell y'all something before I go ahead. Before I move forward, I will be one damn fool to get on here and get on this YouTube and tell y'all that I didn't take something, and I knew I took something when I know damn well it's a paper trail. That's why I don't hear. That's why I don't pay attention to that. Oh, we calling the lawyers and all. Get the fucking lawyers. That's what you should have. That's what you need to get, because it's a paper trail. I love paper trails. That's how you cover your ass. You didn't come here from all the way from out of town and hand me no money in cash like this. That's a problem. That ain't how it went. It was sent. Paper trail. It was sent. Paper trail. It ain't hard. It ain't hard to figure that out. It ain't hard to figure that out. Paper trail. Paper trail. Let me play this again. Let me play this some more. Sorry, Sarah.
Wow.
She said my daughter would be without a headstone because I don't have any money.
She's all over social media bashing me about the headstone.
That's bullshit.
I swear.
That is bullshit.
She's all over social media. She's bashing me about the headstone. She's saying I took money. She said I didn't get the headstone that
That's true.
originally I wanted to get.
That's true.
I only got what I had enough for.
Exactly.
I only got what I had enough for, and I was coming back to buy the two vase that goes in the ground. That was $100 a piece.
Right.
Because you said that if I get it from you guys, they can't take them up. So I rather to get them from you guys, and I told her that would be $1,700.
Yeah.
She I don't know, man. They bashed me, man. I'm just having a hard time with it, man. It's like I just want to just say forget it. They don't want. If you guys want it, then reimburse it. All those people, none of them put money in. That was my organization that put that money in.
Hey, I get that, and I understand that, and that's what I mean. Because that's exactly what I told her. And Linda told her the same thing. You don't know what those people really said. This thing says anything to him. Because she goes, well, I don't have receipts. And Linda says, exactly, you don't have any proof. She goes, so I can call you on the phone and tell you I sent him $30,000, but how are you really going to know?
Exactly.
Hold on, let me pause. Miss Sweet said if she doesn't want Suave on it, why they can't get it removed? Because Suave is the ones who purchased the headstone. It was donated by Suave. Why wasn't a headstone purchased 7 months ago in March? That's none of my business whether it was purchased 7 months or not. That's none of my business. But Suave took the time out to come on here. We took the time out to handle what we did, and that's what we did. We donated it, and we got the headstone 7 months later. And that's why Suave is on there, and it's going to stay on there. That's why Suave is on there, and it's going to stay on there. You just heard this. This is not me speaking. You just heard them. It was the first time. There was a first print that they went in. They approved it with Suave on it. The mother approved it with Suave on it. The second time, they went in and they approved it. The second time. Now that things went left, then that's how you handle. Then Miss Sweet, that's how you handle your business. That's how your organization handle your business. That's how y'all do it. But now since things went left, they want it off. Like things could have been totally different. Miss Sweet, things. I'm not gonna be rude on here, but things could have been totally different. I was lied on. I was accused of taking something. These things I was lied on, and it's not hard to prove because it's a paper trail. Like, why not get the paper trail? I was lied on. Like, I don't care for that. Like, I'm lied on. I'm arguing with people constantly every single day, constantly. I'm talking about constantly. constantly being back and forth with people every day about the same old thing. About he took this, he took that. Y'all heard the lie. Y'all seen that I was accused of taking something. I'm talking about like I just don't understand, man. I just don't understand, man. I don't understand, man. Like I know how to think. I'm very intelligent. I don't know everything, but I know goddamn well if you send me, I know, excuse my language, but I know damn well, excuse my language, I know good and well if I sent some money through a bank, it's not hard for me to get a paper trail. It's not hard. It's not hard. Play this tape. It's not hard. Again, y'all, this is not me. For y'all that just came on, this is the cemetery. This is the family of the cemetery speaking.
Exactly.
And so she goes, yeah, you're right. She's like, I understand. She goes, this is everybody and they're all from out of town. Well, then you know what? Don't worry about it then. And that's what we told her leaving the office. We're like, don't worry about what other people think. As long as you're comfortable with it, you're fine.
So she came up there and said she wanted it off.
Huh?
So she came up there and said she wanted it off?
She wanted your 4 letters off. She wanted to know how to get those last 4 letters that are down in the corner off the headstone. And I told her it cannot happen because you and I talked earlier and I told you no more changes.
Yep.
That's what I told her.
Not only that, she came back and changed it a second time, and she still left the words on there. She had no problem with it. She came back and took the middle name off and put Toto on there.
Exactly. She didn't have a problem with it then.
She didn't say anything.
She didn't say anything when she came back to put the Toto on there.
Yep.
She only came back after Toto was written on there and told Tobin. That's why she had a problem with it.
Yep.
And Linda told us, just leave the stone alone. It's going to be nice.
I tried to explain to them. I said, listen, I know the stone that we wanted was $22.50, but with the stuff that they gave us on that stone is worth $22.50 or more. They put purple hearts on that. They put a Mickey Mouse on that. I said that stone is worth more than what was paid for because of the people donated this stuff themselves. The only shit.
Okay, now let me they all agree, Miss whoever Finkel is, everybody agreed. The only reason this came about was things went left. People left out of the group and organization. That's the only reason why things went left. That's the reason why we're having this issue right now. But hold on for a second.
My head and told me, man, you appreciate what's paid for. The only.
So I went in there and I begged for what I got. So I went in there, begged, and the owner pulled her to the side and brought her back in. He said, you know, he I didn't even know this guy was the owner. This guy was in there like fixing a light fixture, and he heard me in here pleading with this lady, man, about this headstone because I wanted this picture. Because it was very important to me that these kids see the picture when they get older because they're not old enough to understand. So when he came back in, she told me he was the owner. He shook my hand. She shook my hand. And he said that he appreciated what it is that I was doing and keep up the good work, and he told her to give a good deal. You know what I'm saying? And it seemed like a lot of y'all mad. It's like a lot of y'all mad. Like y'all don't want to hear the truth. It's like a lot of y'all don't want to hear the truth. Like y'all don't want to hear the truth. Like y'all don't want to hear the truth. Like, man, y'all don't want to hear the truth. Like y'all want to say the negative. People want to say the negative, but they don't want to prove it. They don't want to prove it. They want to say it negative, but they want to prove it. And the people that's in their feelings, and don't like how I'm moving, they act like people can't be clean. They jump right on top of it. And they jump on it. Yeah, he did this. Yeah, he did that. Okay, then didn't prove it. It didn't prove it. I'm going to play this tape for y'all.
Shook my hand and told
this ain't me.
Appreciate what I was doing and to keep up
this tape is embarrassing enough.
I was in there pleading with you guys about that headstone.
I know.
man.
I'm not in the business to go bankrupt. I'm in the business, to make it.
I'm just getting tired of hearing all the negative, man. It's just real,
I get it, sweetie. I get it.
real negative.
Because when she came in the office, I was tired of hearing it too, because I knew the truth. I knew the truth because I was there with you.
And
So I knew the truth.
she came in the day after me.
I know she did. I was there.
She came in the day after me. The day after she came in, and then next thing you know, she told someone that donated that I only paid 13. Originally, people said I only paid 1,300 for the headstone. I said no, it was taxes on that headstone. It's taxes on that. Plus, the headstone is worth more than, I'm telling you, the headstone is worth more than what we originally were trying to get.
I know.
She got purple hearts. She got a huge Mickey Mouse on there. It's 8 inches off the ground. It's not bad. There's people out there with no headstones, man.
Exactly. A lot of people with no headstones.
Besides, she's been gone since March, and no one had a headstone, and I get bashed for it 7 months later.
I know. It ain't fair to you. It ain't fair to you at all. Let me tell you, it's not fair to you at all, and that's why I stuck up for you when she came in.
Yeah.
And I don't have a problem with it if she shows up tomorrow and tries to tell me that she wants to change it or something. Hell no. It can't be done. It's already in the process of being made.
She came by herself?
Yes, she came by herself.
Oh, I wonder who's in her ear telling her that.
Who's what?
I wonder who's in her ear telling her to take it off.
I don't know. No, I don't know who it is today. Who knows who it is today? It could be anybody. She's saying that it's, the people from, where was it? Was it Iowa?
I don't know.
Where the incident happened, or Ohio? Where the hell did the incident happen? I don't even remember.
Ohio.
Okay, well, she's saying that the people from Ohio are telling her that they're the ones that sent all the money to you and you didn't use the money.
Yes.
So what she just said was that she told her that the people from Ohio said they was the ones that sent the money, and I didn't use it. Anybody know anybody from Ohio that sent any money to us, or sent us all the money for this headstone? Like, that's the first time I ever heard of that. It's the first time I ever heard of that. But if you guys go back and watch my previous live, you'll see that I put up the account. You'll see what I received from her. You'll see the money that I received from her. Now, I told y'all, you know what? I'm just going to let this play. Y'all seen the first one this morning. I'm going to let it play.
Nobody from Ohio that sent the money, anything. No one from Ohio.
Okay.
No one from Ohio sent anything.
I believe it.
Mm-hmm.
But those are the ones that are in her head.
Oh. But the girl that was collecting the money, money never came to me. The girl that was collecting the money, she sent it through the bank. She sent it through the bank account. So I'm trying to figure out, like, why is it so hard for them to just go look at the paperwork and see what was sent? It's not hard to do that. It's a paper trail.
Right? There is a paper trail to it.
It's not hard to do that.
No, not at all.
So I don't pay attention to it. All you have to do is go in the bank. It's not hard to do it. So I don't pay attention to the bashing and all that.
Let me pause it. It's a lot of people that seem mad. And it's a lot of people that have a lot to say. My question to y'all, have y'all ever asked anybody to show y'all the paper trail? Or did y'all just believe what somebody told y'all? Like, did y'all ever ask anybody to show y'all anything, or you just believe what they told y'all? I'm just asking a question. Have y'all asked? There's a lot of people that's talking crazy. It's people that's. I heard something today that said that he had made up a PO box to send stuff to Chicago in her name, but the PO box was coming to me. Like, this is what I heard today, that it was coming to me, and that the mom lived in Ohio. Like, I said to myself, clearly this person is out of her mind, or she doesn't know. She don't have a clue what's going on. If you think that the mom lives in Ohio, like, she don't even have a clue what's going on. The only reason the girl was in Ohio was because she was down there with a damn boyfriend. No family was in Ohio. Like, it's just I've heard a lot of stuff, man. I see a lot of people arguing, and then I'm seeing people tell them the truth, and they still going back and forth. Like, don't nobody want to hear Don't nobody want to hear the truth.
Because that's not right at all to you. Because you know what? I
The
know what
headstone
we're
has
working
the
with,
headstone
and I
is
know
in.
what we dealt with.
You said the headstone hasn't been made yet. The headstone is in process. The ground is hard. You can't lay a headstone down in the winter months. The headstone will be laid in April. You can't lay a headstone right now, but it's paid for. Damn it.
Go ahead. The headstone.
It's a loss. I understand it's a loss, but you know what? We can eat that.
Yeah.
I said, because you know what? The next person that comes in here is going to pay full price, will be fine. He's like, well, you know, you do the billing. I do the billing. I get the bill. I can see where I can fluctuate a little bit, but I have to get the okay from him. You know, it's not like taking a $5,000 stone and saying, dude, we're only going to charge him $2,000, and then we take a $3,000 crack. You know, it ain't going to happen.
Right.
I can't do things like that.
Right.
I'm not in the business to go bankrupt. I'm in the business, to make it.
I'm just getting tired of hearing all the negative, man. It's just real,
I get it, sweetie. I get it.
real negative.
Because, when she came in the office, I was tired of hearing it too, because I knew the truth.
That's the best thing that I heard somebody say, Miss Evelyn Wingate. It would be different if she was against it from the beginning. I respect that. If she was against it from the beginning, then I would be okay with it. I would be okay with it. I would be okay with it. That's the best comment that I've seen. If it would be different if she was arguing about it at the beginning. She wasn't arguing about it at the beginning. Mind y'all, you know what? I'm gonna let it
I
play.
knew the truth because I was there with you.
I'm gonna let it play.
And she
So
came.
I knew the truth.
She came in the day after me.
I know she did. I was there.
She came in the day after me. The day
I
after
think
she
we
came
heard this
in.
already.
And then next thing you know, she told someone. I'm telling you, that headstone is worth more than what we.
We heard that already.
She got purple heart. She got a huge Mickey Mouse.
Heard that.
Exactly. A lot of people know headstones.
We heard that already.
Came by herself.
Hold on.
And she could have came in and said,
Headstone. Why did she add that
well,
up?
then why didn't she come in and buy it then?
Yeah, people were sending her money as well because they didn't trust sending it to the girl who was collecting.
Exactly.
Yeah, people were sending her money as well.
She could have with that picture.
Yeah.
That picture is outrageous.
Yeah, I wanted that black titanium. I wanted it real nice. I wanted it totally different, but I couldn't. And I had the money.
Well, you're right.
But people were sending her money directly for the headstone. Why did she add that
Well,
up?
then why didn't she come in and buy it then?
Yeah, people.
Okay, again, I said people were sending her money. People were sending her money because they didn't trust sending the money to Crystal, and some people were saying that they've been burned before by accounts like that, so they were sending it straight to her. Like, if that money, I never asked for that money. That money was sent for the headstone, but I never asked for that money. I never asked for that money. I've talked to people yesterday that showed me what Crystal told me, that she didn't receive the money. They showed me where they sent it to her. They showed it to me. It's in my inbox. They showed it to me where they sent it to her, and Crystal is still telling them that she hasn't received it yet. I told y'all she was telling me that she hadn't received it in 7 days through the PayPal, but they were showing me that they sent. It was with the check that said sent, and I'm telling y'all that you didn't send it. Just like some people said they sent it and they wasn't able to participate in the raffle and all that, but I never seen any of that. I was always told that it was pulled out. Hold on.
People were sending her money as well because they didn't trust sending it to the girl who was collecting it.
Well, then she could have came in with the money that people were sending to
That
her,
could have been more.
Okay.
and she could have came in and paid for it then.
That could have been more.
But she probably blew it somewhere else.
But since all these other people are in her ear, if they want to buy it, let them come in and buy it and reimburse it.
Right. And that's what I told her. I said, you know what, if you want to change the headstone anymore, I will reimburse him, and then you can start all over in your name, your contract, and we will put what you want on it.
And she
And
said,
she says, I can't afford that. I can't afford to do that because I don't have the money. Okay, well then you better keep what you got. You better be glad you have something.
did she come in with an attitude?
Not really an attitude. She came in with an attitude thinking she was going to get further, I think, than what she was. So she's informed if there's an issue.
Yep.
And he's like, no, Kelly, you got it under control. He's like, just put it like it is. And
You
I'm
can
like,
purchase it from you can purchase a headstone from anywhere, but they may have a fee if you didn't purchase from there. If you didn't get it from there,
she can buy her own.
you have to pay a fee. But you can get a headstone
She can put
anywhere.
anything she wants on there. If she don't want a picture on there, we don't have to put a picture on there. We can do anything she wants, but she hands you the money.
Now they can get a big headstone and take that picture off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But she wants that picture on there, and the picture that she brought into us, okay, fine.
Yeah.
There's nothing more I can do. You know, I'm like, I did what I could do. I'm calling asking my company, you know, my monument company, if they could even find purple.
I didn't even
This is
know.
one color that's never been on a headstone in our cemetery.
Wow.
It's going to be the first.
It's gonna be the first headstone that ever had
It's going to
purple
be the first well, in my cemetery, yes.
to have purple put on it.
Yes.
Wow.
First headstone
Yeah,
ever
Paul is right.
in the
That's
entire
what I went
cemetery
through to see what I
to
can
have
do.
purple put on
Yeah, I
it.
remember
And what
that.
they had to go through
Y'all
to
heard it.
do it for me.
I remember that.
First headstone ever.
They tell you, I'll call you back.
Right? And he did, and he's,
Ever.
you know,
The
and
first
they called me
headstone,
back and they're like,
purple
"Kelly, this is
headstone
what we
ever."
can do." And that would be the first headstone in my cemetery that's got purple on it.
Wow.
So let me tell you, it wasn't easy going through that, you know, of who I needed to talk to get where I wanted.
Right.
Thank God they were able to do it for me. And I'm surprised they didn't tell me that they could fit Mickey on there along with her picture because of the, you know, because of all the, you know, the words and everything. But
Right.
we're gonna, you know, we made it work.
Right.
They did that favor for me because usually they'll say, you know what, Kelly, this isn't gonna fit. You gotta tell your customers this ain't gonna work.
Right.
But they added those hearts on top of Mickey. You know where the hearts are going?
Yeah.
Those weren't supposed to be on there. They added those on there for me.
Right. And that's what's gonna be purple, right?
Right, that's what's gonna be purple.
What color the Mickey's gonna be?
He's gonna be black and gray because
Okay.
it's on a gray stone.
Okay.
Just like I showed you that baby stone.
Yeah.
Just like that. So he'll be that color, which will be cool. It's gonna be an awesome stone when it's done. I'm excited to see it because I can't wait to see the purple heart.
Right.
Being my first stone that I've ever had purple on the stone, and I don't think there ain't a single, no, because they said they've never done purple before out there.
Wow. Man, it just feels
No, I
bad.
just had one,
It's
I
hard.
had one about 5 years ago that I did the first rose with the green stem and the red rose petals to make it a rose, a
Wow.
flower,
Yeah.
on a stone, and man, did I go through hell with that.
Mm.
But I did it, and it came out really cool. Well, then all of a sudden, Linda started telling them, you know, with the roses that could be done. So we were able to do it again. But,
It just feels kind of bad, man. She turned a lot of people against me, man.
well, I feel terrible
Yeah, she
because
turned
that's not right at all.
Yeah, it turned a lot of people against me as if I did something wrong.
You didn't do anything wrong. And you can't think that way. And just, you know what, she's just one in a million, and you got to leave it.
It makes me. It really makes me not want to. You know, it makes me want to stop helping.
I know.
Yeah, it
I
makes me
know
wanna
it does.
stop
It's
helping.
hard. I know. When you get discouraged like that, when people don't, you know, it is hard. It's very hard. But you know what? You got to keep your head up high and you got to stay strong because you can get through it. You know, you can't please everybody in this world.
Yeah.
I've learned that. You know, not everybody's always going to end up happy. You want to make them happy, but they're never going to be happy, no matter what you do. She's one of them that will never be happy.
Let me get this cause report. I'll call you right
Okay.
back. All right.
Okay, all right, bye.
That was the end of that call, y'all. And that was the end of the call. Don't get me wrong, y'all. Don't get me wrong, man. It hurt like hell. It hurt like hell to go through, to be bashed for something that you didn't do. It hurt like hell. It hurt like hell to be bashed by people you don't even know. And the only thing they're doing is listening to stuff and running with it. They're not even thinking. They're just listening to it and running with it. They're not even thinking. if you send somebody something, if you running a PayPal, you running a GoFundMe. If you running a PayPal, you running a GoFundMe or any of that. All that's paper trail. Like you get printouts, like all that's paper trail. Like why we have to even go through this? I can see if we having a conversation and like somebody came and gave me cash in my hand. That's the kind of conversations that we having. Now that's the way people are taking this. The people are taking it as if somebody gave me cash in hand. That's how they taking it. But I wanted to play all that. I'm gonna take some questions, man. I'm gonna take a few questions. I want to take a few questions, and that's gonna be that. I heard somebody say this. She didn't keep it professional. Again, this is the funeral home that they chose. She have been up there numerous of times, you know, and if you didn't hear the beginning of this conversation, like the funeral home was kind of, you know, exhausted with it. Like they trying to tell you, like you got people saying that, oh, we can go up there and do this, you can go up there and do that. You can't do shit. I'm legit. I got my paperwork. My organization is legit. Like you ain't shit. You can't. Now if it went off for all this madness, the lying, because you know I didn't take any money. She know I didn't take none. Y'all know this already. Y'all already know it. So but y'all continue to let this shit go on, continue to let it go on, continue to let it go on. So therefore, it's gonna be what it is. Inform me about what? All she had to do was inform me. Inform me about what? The only reason we having this, Purple Rose, the only reason we having this, go ahead, Lisa. The only reason we having this discussion is because everything went left. Go ahead, Lisa. Even though we ain't on the same side no more, I got no beef with you. You're more than welcome to ask whatever you want. And if you guys want to ask questions, go ahead. I'm going to give it a few minutes before I end it. But I'm going to take a few questions. You can ask me whatever it is that you want. Keep it professional. You said, I was under the impression when I donated. Hold on. I was under the impression when I donated $1,100 and it was for $2,200 headstone. Lisa, we all was under the impression of that. You know, just like I know, I didn't control any of the money. I got what was sent to me. It's a paper trail. Just like you sent that money, you can go and get you a copy of whatever it is that you sent, correct? If we didn't have enough. Lisa, what else? What other money cleared? What other money cleared? Tell me what else cleared. Now I'm gonna ask the first question for you, Lisa. There was no. I haven't received any other money, Lisa. There was no other money. There's a paper trail. Hold on. Exactly. You can go and get and see what you sent. Exactly. And what I'm telling you is there was no paper trail. I was told that 5 people pulled out. I was told 5 people pulled out, Lisa. One was for $100, 2 was for $50, and 25 or something like that, $10. The people was getting upset because they was put out, and if they was put out the group and she didn't snatch the money, you know, I had no control over that. I had no control over that. She had the right. They had the right to pull out. Well, we tried to wait. Well, look how long we waited for money to be donated. There was nobody donating money. The only matter of fact, Lisa, if I can recall, you donated most of the money. So that tells you right there, nobody was donating. You put in 85% of the money. So that tells you right there, nobody was donating. Nobody was really donating. Do you know that headstone is worth more than $22.50? Do you know that, Lisa? Did you hear what she just said? It's the first headstone to have Purple Hearts in the cemetery. Do you know it's worth more than $22.50? She was confused on the size because Miss Sweet, we was going to get the one that was it was almost the same at the bottom, but it was like a little on a slant, but we didn't have enough for it. We didn't have enough for that, so we got a nice round one, but we didn't have enough for the one that was on the slant. But I don't know why she was. I don't know. I don't understand, because if y'all seen her live, y'all seen her go up there. I donated. Lisa, the questions that you asking me, I can't answer. You said I donated the exact amount to get the headstone. Why are you telling me that? Like, why? What? I can't answer that question. You didn't. Lisa, let me ask you a question. You didn't donate. You didn't send me any money, correct? Let's get that clear. Get this clear for everybody that's on this live, Lisa. Get it clear. Did you send me any money? That's all I want to know. And then just ask me another question after that. I just want to know, did you send me any money? Did you send me one dime? I agree. You know, I agree on that, Lisa. Finkel and Lisa, I agree on that. Yeah, we could have waited on that. Yeah, we could have waited on that. Yes, we could have waited, because it can't be late to the spring. But my mindset was and y'all heard, you was in the group, Lisa. This was my mindset. My mindset was to get zero balance for a headstone, to get it taken care of before the year was out. That was my agenda, and you know it. My agenda also was to make sure to get that P.O. box set up and get the kids things for Christmas. You guys knew that. And the only thing that I wanted the family to be concerned about is justice for her baby. Now, is that not my agenda? Tell me if I'm lying, if that's not my agenda. I'm just saying, we knew a headstone. Miss Sweet, you said I sent to Miss Maxie, but I thought it was for the headstone. Whatever you sent to Miss Maxie, if you sent her any money for a headstone, I didn't get any of that. She'll tell you that. I didn't get any money for that. I didn't ask her for any money. Just wanted to say and tell you to keep your head up. You know that, haters, I'm praying for you. I know you, Steve, sad. Thank you, Kelly. I'm glad you, thank you for cleaning it up, Lisa. You didn't send me anything. No, I didn't, but I sent it to the person you directed us to exactly. So if you sent it to the person I directed you to, which lived in Arizona, and the person sent me what I got, I only can tell you what I got. You seen that I showed it to you what I received. I showed you what I received. I received $1,700. I showed you what I received. Okay, Finkel said, why not tell them to hold off and let them raise? We tried, but the goal was to get it done before the new year was out. I didn't want the family to be concerned about any of that, Finkel. Exactly. It was 8 months without a headstone. If he doesn't have, how much longer would it take? Exactly. Well, if you I can it's on the live, Lisa, it's on the live. That was the goal. You can ask the mom. The goal was to make sure the kids was cool for Christmas, because this is the first Christmas without their mom. That was the goal. The second one was to get the headstone. The only thing I wanted to be concerned about was the hard part, and that was getting justice. That was the hard part. And I clearly told you, Lisa, and I told y'all on the live. Everybody on here that's in the group, y'all know I told y'all plenty of times on the live, I'm going to feel bad if I go into the new year and I don't have justice. I told y'all that on the live. So I don't understand. I told y'all that on the live. I understand, Lisa, you said I would wait. I understand. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. I respect that. I wish it didn't turn into this either, Miss Sweet. I wish it didn't. Yeah, it was a chance. That I was my thing was I really wanted that headstone down before I wanted it down now. I wanted that headstone down right now. Diamond, let me tell you something. You answered your own question. You said it was sent to Crystal, correct? And Crystal had it sent the rest, whatever the rest is. But Crystal sent it to who you just said, correct? There's a paper trail. So it's obvious you ain't been following it because I showed the paper trail. So yes, she sent it. So why not show the paper trail what was sent? I just told you 1,700 was sent. Now I'm telling you that. Now you don't have to take my word for it, but just ask them. Like, make them show you the paperwork. Like, you don't have to take my word for it. You don't have to take my word, but I'm telling you what was sent. You said tell the truth, and that's what it was. I'm just saying, if you didn't receive what you received, but if there was more money to be raised to get your 200 gold, we should have waited. Yeah, but how long was we gonna wait, Lisa? It's been 8 months. Like, how long did you want to wait? I just told you I wanted it down before the year was out. I wanted that taken care of. Everybody that's in this group would tell you I wanted that taken care of before the year was out. I wanted the Christmas to be taken care of for the kids, and only thing I wanted to be concerned about was getting justice. Okay, if you felt that way, Lisa, if you felt that way, we still had 2 months. If you felt that way and you knew when to reach the goal, why didn't you step forward and say, okay, you think I'm gonna continue to ask you, hey Lisa, step forward. We still need this, we still need that. You want me to continue to put pressure on people? People talking crazy about donations. You want me to continue to put pressure on people asking them for money, yet I'm trying to ask people to get Christmas gifts at the same time. I told y'all I wanted to end it. I wanted it to be about, I didn't want them two things to be running at the same time. I wanted to get this headstone out of the way. Then I wanted people to focus on getting Christmas gifts. That's fine. I respect your decision. I respect your decision, Lisa, and I have no problem with who you stand with. I don't care who you stand with. But, when you stand with whoever, just tell the truth. That's all I'm saying. Don't spread no lies. Tell the truth. You just said on here that you have a paper trail. Then if you got a paper trail, tell her to give you the paper trail. I just told you what I received. Match it up with what I'm saying to you. That's all you got to do. I'm not saying that you didn't understand. I'm not saying that you did not understand that, Lisa. I'm not saying that you didn't, but I'm telling you, I did. I used what I had. If you heard that lady, she told me she took everything I had in my pocket. I gave her everything that I had. You think I would be sitting up there pleading and asking them for more stuff when I didn't have it? I wouldn't waste my time asking and pleading for them if I didn't have it. Exactly, Kelly. I appreciate it, Lisa. One thing I've always told people, whether you like them or whether you don't like them, whether you guys are good or whether you guys are not good, give a person the credit that they deserve. That's all I ask. Give me the credit that I deserve. And Lisa, for y'all that don't know who this Lisa Goodwin is, we might not be saying eye to eye right now, but I'm gonna give her the credit that she deserves. She put most of the money down on the headstone. That lady that you see on this live right now, Lisa Goodwin, She put most of the money down on the headstone, and I salute you, Lisa. Even though we may see different, I still salute you and I respect you, and I give you the credit that's credit due. You did put most of the money down on the headstone. I don't get in my feelings, and because we see things differently, and I start lying and not giving you no credit. That's not me. Yes, she gave most of the money to the headstone. Some of these, I just can't. Lisa, you got Lisa now. You have the right to ask anything about anything purchased. You have the right to ask that, but you didn't. No one sent me anything. I only received what was sent to me. Finkel, that would have been a smart thing to do, but it's gone. It's so everything's gone so far to the left, man. I'm done with it. I just wanted to clear it up, man. I'm just so sick and tired of people, hearing this and hearing that. I'm just tired of hearing everything. I'm just tired of it, man. But I respect what Lisa's saying. I respect what she's saying. She has the right to ask. She has the right to say what she's saying. I give her the credit that's credit due. She paid most of the headstone. She put most of the money on the headstone. It's almost done. The headstone is almost done. Finkel. Exactly. Exactly. Sultry. Latina 0063. Paper trail. Like you said, show everything. Never stop doing what you're doing for people without voice. It's a paper trail. All you gotta do is get the paper trail. I know Lisa sent most of the money for the headstone. I salute her for that. I pray God bless you with many blessings for that, because there was no headstone at all. And if it wasn't for Lisa, I don't. If it wasn't for Lisa, it probably wouldn't be able. It will still probably. It probably wouldn't be no headstone right now. But but no, it can't. The headstone, it'll be done. It just can't. It won't be laid. It won't be laid. It can't be laid until the spring. Finkel. It's taken care of, but it can't be made. You heard her say that this is the first headstone ever in the whole cemetery that would have purple on it. Um, it can't be laid due to the ground, but it has to be done in the spring. But I wanted that headstone laid down. I wanted those things. I wanted that done, and I wanted the kids to be taken care of for Christmas. I wanted that done before the year was out. The only thing I wanted to focus on going into the year was getting justice. That's all I wanted. And that I said it. This ain't the first time I said it. These people on here it's people on here. I said it. They know I said it in the group. I told them that I don't want to go into the year without getting justice. It will hurt me. But I don't know if y'all just came on. I'll show you the proof of it. She changed it twice. She went and changed it twice. But this is what it's gonna look like. This is the final. This is what it's gonna look like. She took the middle name off and put a nickname in there. Those hearts gonna be purple. That Mickey Mouse is gonna be black and gray. Her picture's gonna be right where the etching is, where you see etching it. This is it right here, and it sit 8 inches off the ground. And these are the owners that were speaking, and you heard them say they can't wait for it to come back because they know it's gonna be beautiful. They looking forward to it coming back. But nobody's perfect, man. We all make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we did rush. Maybe we did. But maybe we didn't. She was killed in March. We got the headstone recently. We just got the headstone. So it's up to you how you look at it and how you judge it. It's up to you how you look at it. Exactly, Marlon. That's when it became an issue. Okay, Gretchen, how you doing? So is that, if there's not any more questions, man, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live, man. I just wanted to come on here and clear that out. Um, I just wanted to come on here and clear that out. I won't. I'm telling you now. Then so be it. Hi, hello. So be it. Then so be it. But trust me, they don't have no problem telling them the same thing that was told to me. They don't have no problem with it. But regardless of what, after this right here, regardless of what's said, you won't hear me speak on it no more. I'm done talking about it. It ain't hard to figure it out. You can hate me. I don't care. You can hate me or what. You can hate me or what. Said, why are innocent people getting kicked out of the group? No, we don't care to hear about former admins praying. Who mentioned that, Monica? Who talked about naked pictures on his live? Like, who talked about that on here? Like, who talked about that on his live? We talking about a headstone. Like, can we focus on? Have you put any boots on the ground? Have you put any boots on the ground? Have you put $1 to the headstone? Yet you want to come on here and throw everybody off talking about naked pictures in the inbox? And paying your bills. So since you said that, Monica, I'm going to address that paying your bill. Let me address that. Okay. And I hope Lisa is still on here so Lisa can hear this. Since you said that, Monica, I'm going to address that right now. Okay. The phone bill was paid. The phone bill, it was only $262 and some change. Since you want to know, it was $262 and some change. So let's say $263. So each payment was broke up into two payments at $131 and $131. $131 and $131. So each one of them. I was giving her card to use the card. That could use that card anytime I wanted to. So, and she was under the impression that that's what it was used for. I have text messages to prove it for the bill. So, when shit went left, excuse my language, when things went left, she got upset. Called. They reversed it. They reversed the charges. After maybe 3 weeks later, the charges were reversed. But I got text messages saying that they took money from the account. So they took money, but I'm going to address it anyway, Kelly. They took money from the account. The money that was taken from the account, from her car, her personal account, which was used to pay the bill that you said, that was she took that money out of the GoFundMe and PayPal and we put it back because she needed to pay her bills. So let me tell you something. So if you took the $263 back from the GoFundMe account, Lisa, which you said it was other money, this is the money that I never seen. She took the $263 back from out of the cash account to replace what was taken off her personal card. And if you reverse the charges, that means you got the money from the PayPal, plus you reverse the charges on your phone. And you got what they took off your card. So you got $263 twice. Since you want to talk about paying bills, so no bills was paid. So that put me in the negative. That put me behind 2 phone bills because it was reversed. But thanks to the people over here in Suave, we good. Thanks to the people that's over here standing with me now in Suave, we good. To that person who just said that, Monica. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this live, man. I'm moving forward. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna move forward. We're gonna go ahead and move forward, man. Christine, you got justice for your baby. Thank God your baby is still here. We got justice for her. Salute to Suave for that. She got the justice that she deserved. We're gonna be moving forward with a couple more cases, and I'm going to go ahead and end this live. There's no more questions. I gave you guys time to ask questions. I appreciate you guys coming on this live, man, and give me your time. You could have been doing anything else right now besides listening to what I got to say. But I appreciate you guys for coming, whether you like me or not. I appreciate you for giving me your time. And again, shout out to my group Suave, Stand Up Against Violence, and a shout out to my admins. And that's it. We out of here. Salute, Suave.